All right. That's the best I can do right now. Best I can do. Well, I can do a little better. It was a little bit wrong here. This is only worthwhile if you're an economist. And if you were the economist who wrote and performed what was performed by Dipthereo. Dipthereo's podcast was on naked capitalism earlier today, and I promised to do a show about how economists have affected me, and as well, it's they always separate themselves, and they're in financial planning or finance. Finance can be considered different from economics. What we were talking about, they were talking about, was this new term that hit us like it hit me with macro all of a sudden, talking about cameras, and I hope I'm in focus. Hey, honey?
Yeah.
Look and see if I'm in focus on the back of that. I'm pretty sure I am.
You ate your sandwich, good.
I couldn't get my mechanisms to work properly. I'm shooting. Is it rolling? Little numbers going along?
Which one?
In the back of the camera. Rolling? 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Oh,
You're
okay.
rolling.
This is what we've learned, and this is why it's such a wonderful time to be an economist, is that it's revealed that economic models used by the Fed are for finance, only finance banking, and negatively affect the majority of us. To give the majority, most people, wage slave status is what the Fed has been working at. And in the, in the literature and in the MBA world, it's very well apparent to me that the companies and their management are so concerned with not paying labor, and it's so much the goal. The company functions. Actual company doing anything other than changing its name all the time is forgotten. I mean, here we have, and especially I guess this comes about in it's everywhere, really. But our Fed gave all the power. Our Fed, it's our Fed. All these corporations have charters that allow them to operate legally as corporations in the United States under United States laws. Go to Delaware, I guess. States' rights has always been a pain in the ass, when you think about it. Too much of the Confederate States of America. The whole saying over and over again when I was growing up was, why do I have to pay to have a job, like if you got a union card? We freed the slaves, now we just rent them. Anyway, we're given all this power to this Fed that's hurting us, and it hurts our chances to get ahead and leave our families in good order and have actually decent lives, which, that's worth a lot. That's why we're in it together about the Fed. No inflation. Food is going up, I'll tell you that. I go, when my wife tells me to go, I go to the grocery store, and it always seems awful high compared to what I would expect normally. Raising interest rates to increase unemployment is the goal of the Fed, which I could give a rat's ass about somebody that's got that goal. I don't care if they die. I mean, they could go away. Maximum employment and what is it called? FOMC. Maximum employment and price stability. Yeah, okay, got it. That's their goal. More and more, it's fuck the parasites and fuck the Fed as their agency, institution. More money in circulation was a good thing from Ben Franklin's point of view, which was why he was for paper money. That worked out for him very well too. Paper money. He printed it. He got 250 bucks a month, which I get. Well, you know, up until Bell Epoch was over, you know, price stability was was there. What lie did I buy today? Is it brainwashing, brain casting happening to me? Am I a mold or am I old and ossified? And I had my brain molded a long time ago. Big government means big benefits, right? Well, the way it ought to go as far as making sure we all got a living wage is subsidize qualifying small businesses to cover immediate wage increases. That'd be a legitimate action of big government. And it's not that hard, you know. You're going to subsidize every business that's below the corporation level. You know, you could cut it off easily at 100. You know, you can do a cutoff. Wage slaves, slave wages have no relationship to increases in productivity, and CEOs fix boards to take all productivity increases. So the corporations were created to do public good, and their charters were given by the states and the Fed. So I guess they recognize the state charters of public service corporations. Corporations are supposed to serve us. So we could cancel corporations' charters and let them charter somewhere else, right? That's what they want to do anyway. And what if the country becomes just ours? What if it's our country and all the working class people pay for it? What if? Well, we got to pay ourselves, and then we got to pay taxes to our treasury. The treasury is, okay, everything's turned back to feudalism, but the king and the castle had the treasury. My treasury is supposed to be to create and run the Intendor, which means balance and not too many bonds, right? All things have to be in balance, but you have to believe in one thing overall. So that's what I get, but I was going to play some music and drive around, right? Anyway, this is only useful, really, for a lot of the other economics people that are writing these wonderful books and essays and contributing to our greater understanding and ability to get off the parasites suck list. And so at least you know you're getting through to me up to a point. Because like Key said, well, you know, I'm putting out another dance, right? Intendor. So my people, as they get healthier and smarter, more educated, become worth more, so the treasury benefits, even though it has to make a payout for their benefit, right? All of us working as linemen with our own falcon.